Here's your weekly AstroYoga forecast. So this Wednesday night or Thursday morning, depending on your time zone, we have the full moon in Libra. This full moon has some extra potency that's being added by Chiron and Jupiter. Now you might remember that a couple weeks ago, we had a Chiron-Jupiter conjunction. Jupiter in the zodiac is the energy of Zeus or Jupiter, who is the king of the gods on Olympus in astrology, and he is concerned with ideas of truth. This isn't just what your personal truth is, this is the absolute capital T truth, which overviews and sees through and around all of reality. Now, Chiron is the energy of the wounded healer. He, in mythology, is a centaur who knows plant medicine, music, astrology, the arts, and knows them very well, very proficiently, such that he can help people either with healing the soul through the balms of music and the arts, or healing the body through herbalism and traditional forms of medicine. So what we found during the Jupiter-Chiron conjunction is that wounded areas in ourselves, whether they were physiological wounds, whether they were emotional wounds, psychospiritual wounds, became highlighted for us because Jupiter expands things and helps us see the truth. Now, this conjunction was not very long ago, so they're still very close in the zodiac, and during this full moon, they will be conjoining the sun. So the sun is opposite the moon during a full moon. So we have these themes of Aries and the healing of the self, the coming back to the self, the expansion of the self, and not just the self in terms of the ego, but the self in terms of the true expression of your soul. So that versus the idea that Libra shows, which is what have you been doing and how has it been aligned or misaligned with the purposes of your soul? This calls into mind ideas of relationship because other people reflect ourselves back to us. This calls into mind ideas of the actions and the reactions that come from them. This is the Aries-Libra continuum. Aries is action, Libra is reaction. And then furthermore, the idea of what are all of the actions that have taken place on Earth up until this point, right? That's Libra energy. And how do we ourselves individually respond to that? That's Aries energy. So we have a lot of themes coming up surrounding the idea of what are you doing and what would you do? What do you want to do? What will you do? Which is the true expression of the heart seed in your soul. So not just what are you doing, like going to work or walking around or talking to people, but what really inside of yourself wants to be expressed, and how can expressing that in a powerful, kind, compassionate way actually help you to heal, you to see truth, you to experience truth at a higher level, and how can that actually cohesively help the collective arena, which is Libra energy, where we are all in operation. So if you have been living to please others, if you have been subjugating your truth in favor of living a life that someone else designed for you, or maybe you designed for you by just reading too far into things that you aren't truly passionate about, now is the time to release those expectations of yourself and to place the full expectation on your own capacity to accurately live from your most high intention, that is the place coming from the heart, from the deepest arenas of the mind and your personal vision, and coming from your deepest layers of yourself. So I hope this full moon, even if it brings up a lot of things for you, I hope that it offers you healing balm and that you know what your next steps are to make your life the most potent and happy it can be. Now, this is so wonderful because, when we make our own lives happy, when we help others, we are creating just a better world in general as everybody works together to create a more potent life. This is something I'm really passionate about. If you are curious where this is going on in your chart, I invite you to check out my membership programs. We will be doing an Ask Me Anything session on Wednesday about this. When we do that, I look at individuals' charts and we examine exactly what might be happening for them during this full moon. And if you really want to go deep into AstroYoga and how these things align with the body and how you can practice intelligent yoga in alignment with the cosmos and your own chart, or maybe do it for your students, I invite you to check out AstroYoga teacher training. We are starting on Sunday, April 9th, and it is the last time I will be offering this course live for the foreseeable future. It is online. It's going to be really a wonderful group. So if you are feeling called to join us, please check that out. And if you have any questions, you can email me or send me a DM. Okay, have a beautiful full moon week, and I will see you later.